Hey, everybody. It's so good to be connecting with you this morning. So, if you've ever looked across the room at your partner or your wife and thought, yes, I really, really love her, and I know she loves me as well, but there's just something that's missing, then this morning's message is absolutely for you because connection doesn't just die. The connection between two people doesn't just die with one argument or one mistake or one thing that's been said wrongly or something like that. Relationships die with hundreds and hundreds of quiet moments, moments of pretending that everything's okay. And you know what? It's okay if things are not okay because there's absolutely help available. And that's the good news is the fact that God breathed back life into marriages that once looked finished. And that's exactly what's been happening in one of the projects that we run called the Truth Journey. Couples experience um, sort of illuminating impact of truth in their lives, and it's this is a process that we run once every few weeks with the presenters of our Saturday morning session, Pastor Andre and Jen. So I want to show you something real or share with you something that's very real. It's not hype, it's not theory, it's just what happens when truth replaces performance. So every month we get couples who walk in feeling numb, disconnected, ashamed, lost maybe, and within weeks, literally like weeks, these couples start laughing again. They experience some sort of revival in their relationship. They start sometimes praying together again. They start feeling each other again. And I want you to hear from some of these couples, real people. It's not perfect people, but it's people that have been on this program. One couple said this: our experience of the truth journey was so positive, we could identify the lies from the enemy and replace them with God's truth. We moved closer to God and experienced deeper healing, a must for every Christian couple. So this is not just a slogan. It's a marriage that is remembering, I think, who the real enemy is, and that is darkness. Because the fight was never against your partner. Your partner wasn't the main problem. It was the darkness that they subjected themselves to, the lies um, that was sort of lying between the two of you. Here's another one. It says, this journey has been so beneficial to my own healing and my husband's recovery. It made me see the faulty foundations in my own life, the places that I'd forgotten about. With God, it's possible to live in the truth. No one was left behind. Vulnerability became our strength. Um, so I love it when I hear those words. Vulnerability becomes strength. And often vulnerability is the one thing that's lacking in relationship. And this is what happens when couples stop trying to manage their marriage and start telling the truth, speaking the truth, discovering the truth, seeking the truth. There's something holy that happens when both people stop performing and start being seen. Here's another testimonial. It says, doing this journey with my husband brought us closer together. We discovered how guilt, shame, rejection, and abandonment were passed down for generations. The renunciation prayers gave me hope that our little boy will not carry the same burdens. What's so powerful about that one, what hits me like a ton of bricks in the chest, um, is that this is not just about healing a marriage, it's rewriting a family's legacy. So if you're listening right now thinking, that's what I want, I want my children to experience peace instead of a repeating pattern of seduction, numbing, escapist, um, living life like a zombie, then you absolutely have to be with us this Saturday. Here's another one. Faulty foundations can hamper my growth. As we identified the lies we believed, shame and rejection had to make room for unconditional love and acceptance. We are God's beloved. He longs for each of us to live from a place of victory. Um, yeah, and that's what it's about. It's about victory, not perfection or performance or um, living this jaded lifestyle. It's about victory. And here's what I've seen like so many times, hundreds and hundreds of times. When couples start speaking truth, which is hard to do, love becomes easy again. So I've been doing this sort of work for a few years now. And every time we finish one of our projects, I'm reminded that what's written in I almost said the big book, what's written in the Bible is not theory. Um, it's experiential, um, and how truth still seeks darkness, and you can feel the difference when truth reaches darkness. Um, there's this quiet power in the room, like the atmosphere changes. Yesterday we had a Zoom meeting, and there's a new guy that joined the program, and what happened was Chris, one of the guys that worked with us, asked him, "Why did you do this? You moved overseas. Why did you do this when you moved overseas and not while in South Africa?" And the person said, "Because I wanted to." Everybody became silent. That's truth, no excuses. I chose to do it. So seeing men take responsibility is amazing. Seeing wives go like this, exile for the first time in years, is something very special. And for the first time, both individuals realizing together in this truth journey that we were never the problem, the lies were. So Saturday is not that. Saturday is speaking about raw and real things in relationship. Um, and it's for somebody who's maybe watching this and thinking that maybe thinking we're not that bad, you know, and maybe not that bad, and but why just settle for surviving? We start living the abundant life in your relationship, and maybe things are fine, but fine is just a polite word for we are quietly disconnected. So you don't need to wait for crisis to start your healing process. You can build safety before things break apart, and that's why we're hosting this free couples event this Saturday. Not for broken marriages, and not for people who are cast aside, and but for brave couples, couples who want more, and couples who want better. Because brave couples talk, they speak the damn truth. Brave couples heal together. Brave couples build safety before it's too late, before the enemy destroys. And he's got a plan to destroy your relationship. Rest assured, that's a fact. So we're opening registration for Saturday's couple session this Thursday morning, and it closes Friday at 5 o'clock. So it's only 2 days. We are going to cap the room at 70 couples. So last time we had like 58 or something. Um, and we're doing this, we've done this before. We've previously, limited the space, and people would ask, can we still join? And we just couldn't. We had to close registration. So this time we're going to have 70 couples. Very excited about this. What a better way to end off the year, sort of, almost. That's it. Once we've reached our capacity, we're going to unfortunately lock the doors. There's not going to be a waiting list. There's not going to be a replay of this session, because safety doesn't happen in a crowd. It happens in a sacred space. So if you're ready to reconnect, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, completely in every area, then join us this Saturday morning from 7 till 8:30. If you are interested, please send me the word safe in a direct message, and I'll send you the registration link as soon as things open up on Thursday morning. So you don't have to fix everything, you just have to show up. We're not going to remake your entire relationship in 1 hour. That's not possible. Because at the end of the day, the truth will always set you free. It will set you free. And this Saturday, that freedom might just start for you in your marriage. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you have a fantastic day further. And we'll see you Saturday. Cheers.